Now, you're probably wondering, I promised, I don't even know, the other day, I don't know how long ago, but I promised a big video for hitting 100 subscribers. I'm either up 101 or 2 now. I haven't looked in a while. But I wanted to put all of my inflatables up, and I couldn't. I didn't really try, but I couldn't. I have almost all of them up but the Halloween ones and the Easter ones. I have the vampire up for Halloween just because he's 6 foot, and I snuck him in there. But the Easter ones, none of them have the fans. They're on the little ones, and one of the ones up there I'll show you. But the Halloween ones, I just felt I should wait for those because they'll be out in a month or 2. I plan on putting it out the end of September, probably more toward the middle. I mean, the first weekend in September, I'm going to put my plastic pumpkins out, and the 4-foot inflatable pumpkin you'll see here. I'll put those out for fall. I have a bin of fall stuff down there. I don't even know where it is. But I worked 2 days. I had help. My gram came out earlier today, and my camera person helped me a little bit. I don't want to say I did it all myself. I had help. I usually do it all myself though. But I have help. I always appreciate it. Not much to say. I'll probably talk about certain inflatables. Not really. This is just going to be a review. Thank you guys so much for 100. I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but I honestly didn't think my channel would get this far. I honestly didn't think that I would hit 100 subscribers, let alone views or more. I mean, I do have this week, or well, it's sort of toward the end of the week, so probably a week into the weekend, I'll have 5 videos. I'll tell you, the review of this, behind the scenes of when we were messing around putting stuff up. I think I named this in one of the behind the scenes videos. I have a few things coming for Halloween. I have the Jimmy Candy Bowl, the skeleton goes blah, and his eyes pop out and get blah. I have an inflatable spider coming. I finally got one of the spiders. I have the Grim Reaper down there, the small one from Big Lots. I'll do a review on him, and as always I'll do requests. That's about it. I really can't think of anything else. You guys, if you watch my videos, you may notice little edits coming here and there. That's from a friend of mine, camera person. She basically been gonna help me out with my channel a little bit. I mean, probably not for whenever she can, because she's going to college next year, but still, I help her, she'll help me. My deaf dog's sitting over there. It's all good, he can't hear anything we're saying. Max! I might have a heart attack. You actually heard that. Come on, Max. Walk with me. Come here. He's not really deaf. He gets ear infections. And I call him deaf because he doesn't hear stuff half the time, and then he'll bark at random stuff. But, yeah, let's show him. I have to fix off. 4-footers. Well, yeah, 4-footers. The dog obviously is 5 foot, but it fit better there. I didn't have much room for him. The Frankenstein, if you watch it, it does go up and down. I put a certain fan on it to make it do that. My joy sign, 4 foot, 8 foot long. Yeah, there he goes. The gingerbread couple over there. My 2 4th of July, Mickey and Uncle Sam with Rudolph in the middle. Family of snowmen. Oh, forgot to mention. Later tonight, I am going to do a night review because some of these inflatables do have special lights in them that make them look cool, like this lazy snowman. When we go over, I'll show you guys. He blinks funny. Plus, at night, the wind's not blowing. Like earlier today when I was putting them up, the wind was bad. But, yeah, that's basically it for that section. This is one of my newest inflatables. I did a review on him, well, polar bear and penguins. It's in pretty good shape. Now, my Olaf used to have the disco ball thingy. I don't know what they're called. Used to have it inside of it by the present. It burned up, and he had a big fan, and the blow up for the inflatable stand up there that my friend gave me, camera person, his fan was not weak, but it was just enough to hold him up, so I switched the two. Now it has a stronger fan, holds better. This is okay. I mean, it inflates good, it's a little blow up, but I like it better that way, because bigger fan. This is sort of like the 6 foot area. It begins with these 3 here. Turkey, obviously, but he doesn't like to hold his head up. Family of snowmen, of course. The lazy snowman, here, I'll show you. The lazy snowman is 6 foot tall. He's like 8 or 9 foot wide, and I don't know if you can see it, but he has the disco lights inside of him. And I can change them too, but I'll do that. I'll show that later in my night review. But like I was saying earlier, his thread is starting to get thin, so I don't know how much longer I'll use him, but I'll make him last as long as I can. So yeah, that's it for the first front of the quote-unquote display or review. Let's go to the back. To start off with the back review, we have this penguin. I got it quote-unquote new to my display and to my collection, but when I got it, the person said the candy cane didn't stand up. It still don't. The thread on the back was see-through. It was I almost threw it out. And then I did that, I think it was Brandon, the inflatable train expert. Sorry if I said that wrong. I memorized it, but I can't say it right. He told me about spray paint, so I spray painted the back of it. Now it stands up. And the candy cane doesn't, but I could just sew that up there. Santa on the motorcycle. I don't know how long he's gonna last. I mean, he's held up with. He has a second fan on him, and he's still. That's what he should look like, but he. Thread on him. It's not thin, but I noticed that right there it's thin. Everywhere else is okay. But that's that. Oh, he's standing now. Alright, on to the next video. Next inflatable. Next one, in the 6 foot, I don't know what you call it, but 6 foot section is the Shivering Snowman. I love this guy. They remade him cheaper. This one has the base fan. They made him with a plastic fan, like the Joy sign there. That fan, they made it with that fan. I'm happy I got this one. Sold at Big Lots also. I do want to collect the polar bear and penguin, and then there's two versions. There's one of him in the ice cube, and then there's one with a vest. I only want the one with the vest that says "Baby, it's cold outside." So hopefully I can get those. Second is another newer Halloween one. Dracula in the coffin. Sometimes he has trouble. I don't know why. Let's see if he does this right. There we go. I did a review on him recently too because he's new. Next up really is Darth Vader, the Stormtrooper. It says the holiday spirit is strong in this one. That's 2 years old. I got him in 2015. I guess it goes with my Yoda over there. Next up is the 4 foot or 6 foot snow globe. It is leaning a little bit. They go downhill, sort of. A friend of mine gave this to me. He gave me this guy, the Grinch, and Tigger. I traded him I had a second big Santa. It was a 20 footer, I think. Yeah, that's that. Onto the 6 foot. It varies. Watch yourself there. So this is my 6 foot tall train. It's 8 feet long. There's a fan. I had to add a second fan. The thread on this was getting thin too. It works much better with the 2 fans. This was given to me by a friend. Well, a family friend. But still. Next up, a nativity scene. I used to have the 9 foot one, but it wore out, so I got this. It was weird. The day I threw the older one out, a day later, my neighbor stopped by and gave me this one. So I thought, all right, that works out. Next is what my aunt gave me. The fans on it were blown totally. It had a big circle fan, cheap fan. This is not Jimmy. This is the one I originally made 3 inflatables out of. That front piece didn't work anymore. It just wore out. But this is one of the reasons my Easter inflatables aren't out. The pink bunny and the white bunny, their fans are one on each side. Not much to say about this one. My aunt gave it to me along with the Santa on the motorcycle. Yeah, on to the next row. First off, we have the turkey. This is the one that's used more than, I have 2 of them. This one's used a lot more than the other one. So this one's sort of worn out, and it's not falling because it's worn out, it's falling because I don't have a string in the front. I've learned you always have to have a string, both strings in the front with turkeys like this because the wings take it back. But yeah, I have 2 of them. They both work great, but that one's definitely more faded and dirty and stuff. That, my Grammy gave that to me. This one, the long train, and this one were given to me by the family's friend. She gave it to me because it didn't work. Here, the fan was just stuck. I stuck a screwdriver in it and started right up. Next is Winnie the Pooh. See, the turkey already fell. Winnie the Pooh I bought off eBay a year or 2 ago. I think it was last year because that's when I got Tigger. So they both go together. So he's pretty new. Not really. Next up is I call it Disco Ball. I know it has the real name isn't Disco Ball. That's what Olaf should have. His burned up though. And then the tree beside it should have the multicolored ones. It had one up top, one at the bottom. That's what I did the review. I needed help with it. I didn't know what to do, so I just put a base fan on it. And the LEDs in it still work. Yay! Next up is the Santa that the camera lady had given me, thankfully, because it matches the scene here. I mean, it's in pretty good shape. What was it, 4 years? 4 years it was used or put away? Put away. It still works. I mean, some of these I've had, the ones I've had older, put away for years. Next up are these two and the snow globe. This is what my friend traded for the big Santa, my 12 foot, or my 20 foot. That's my 12 foot. The Grinch though is the rare 2004 version, I think, with Max. There's a normal version of the Grinch without Max. Pretty worn out himself. I probably won't use him this year in my display just because I've always wanted it. Now I have it. I don't want to overuse it. I used it last year in my display though. Okay, on to the final section here. Then we'll do one big group. This is the train that my neighbor had given me also. It's also the train that I fixed the elf. And now the only thing it does is the wires get twisted up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the light out of it. So like in my Christmas display, if you guys think, oh, there's supposed to be light in it. Oh well, there's not going to be. Come here, look at this. The wires are actually twisted up inside the cloth. That's just going to rip it. So I'll just take it out. I'll leave the lights, both of them, right here so it shines up. Yeah, that's it for the train. The big Santa, I forgot his lights. I have to plug in separate. I probably could plug them in, but I'm not gonna. You guys know what he looks like. You've seen him in my display. The light sack and present light up because it's connected the other way. It's through the fan, the other ones aren't. But last but not least is the classic Waving Santa from 2005. Yeah, I almost forgot about this guy. But yeah, classic Santa. Well, guys, thanks for 100 subscribers. Hope to get more. I probably will get more eventually. I hope this was a good video to show that. I'll do requests if I have the inflatable. If I don't, I can't do requests. But basically, you've seen what I have. You'll see the Halloween ones in a month. I do usually put them out a month early. I know. I get heck for it, but oh well. So, yeah, let's go around front, like in the front of them, and show all of them now.